Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. It's great to have your company. I'm Hayley Green.
I'm Sean Crawley.
And together with Shaylee. And we have got an amazing night coming up. We've got one of your absolute favourites. And if you're not sleeping well, I think we've got the solution to all your problems.
We're going to bring you a mattress tonight that has so many different layers, so many different levels of comfort. You will be blown away by it when we meet our expert, Alex, to talk you through it all. It's also a mattress, well, that is designed to give you that better night's sleep. That's what it's all about.
Give you that instant comfort and keep you comfortable all night. And the wonderful thing is, you can try it. It actually comes with a 365-night trial. You can trial it for a year. You can trial it until 2025.
That's brilliant in itself, isn't it? It's not the only thing we've got available on the show for you. So if you go to our website, ShopOnTV.co.uk, you'll see we've got some other great items. We've got silk pillowcases. We've got a Polty iron available for you. That is fantastic. The steam that comes out of that iron is spectacular.
And it actually heats up in a minute, which is
amazing.
And
it's ready to go,
yeah, it's fabulous. And these are, it's like we've got a night of our favourite products.
It is, yeah. Fabulous cleaning solutions with the Polty Forza Spira. That's available in a green or a blue, and accessory kits available as well for you. So you'll see it all there on the web, shopontv.co.uk. But we need to get started with that mattress straight away.
We do. We've got Alex with us, and it's always great to have your company. How are you, my love?
Yeah, really good. Great to be here with you again.
And for anyone that's just switching on thinking, why this mattress? Why this mattress, Alex?
I mean, there's loads of reasons why, but the main one you touched on right at the start, a year. It is the longest mattress trial in the country. You have an entire year to sleep on this mattress, to try it, to see if it works for you. Everything I'm going to tell you about it, you try it yourselves, and at any point within that year, if it's not for you, you contact Nectar. They will give you all of your money back and take the mattress away if it's not suitable.
That is amazing.
It's fantastic, isn't it? So you'll trial it throughout the entire year, throughout the entire seasons, so you'll get that feel of the Nectar mattress. Now, got to remind you, this is a hybrid. That means it's a combination of technologies. It's the Hybrid Plus with 7 layers of technology. So let's give you a sneaky peek of those 7 layers. And there they are. You've got foams, you've got coil springs in there, you've got a non-slip base, you've got a washable cover. There's loads to talk about when it comes to our 7 different layers. And the prices are fabulous. Now, everything comes under the same item number. 074462 is that item number. And then you just choose which size you want to go for. But we've got to warn you straight away, as far as sizes go, the double is normally the most popular. It's sold out on our shows. Is it 2 or 3 times?
3 times now.
3 times, and we don't have as much stock as we would like. So
we have the lowest stock in that. We've got amazing savings, and we'll talk you through all the different sizes as well. But let's first of all look at the real features to this mattress. And Alex, if you could talk us through those layers so we can see how this works and how it's going to benefit us.
Yeah, it's incredible because 7 layers, as you were talking about. The first layer right at the start, what we're talking about is the actual cover itself, because this is a removable cover. You can unzip the whole cover, you can pop it in the washing machine, so for hygiene reasons, that's absolutely perfect.
Wow.
The next layer that we go to then, we're talking about patented technology. This is Nectar Tex. This is graphite-infused foam, 30 times more breathable than standard foam, so designed to keep you cool, but not only keep you cool, actually take away that heat and dissipate it out of the mattress as well. As we keep working our way down, it's a hybrid, as you said, so there are springs in here, but there are micro springs. They're called Nectar coil springs. They're titanium springs. This is all about motion isolation. In other words, if you share your bed with a partner, you will no longer be disturbed because of the way it's been designed, and I'll show you what I mean by that in a bit later, so I've got each individual piece to show you. Carrying on down, 4th layer is the memory foam. So it's called Nectar Smart Foam here. A lot of mattresses have that right at the top. This is 4 layers down. This is all about pressure relief. And again, anybody that's worried about chemicals and petrochemicals, especially in smells, there are no petrochemicals at all in the memory foam that's used by Nectar. As we keep moving through, it's all about being environmentally friendly, and we come to the Eco-Lay Foundation, a fully recyclable base that is great for distributing weight across the entirety of the mattress. And then finally, that base, that non-slip base, which means it will work with any UK bed size, any UK bed, whether it's going to be a divan, whether it's a futon, whether it's bunk beds, whether it's wooden slats, whether it's metal. It will work for all UK beds, and that incredible trial and 10-year guarantee.
So your standard UK sizes, you've got a 365-night trial. Then on top of that, you've got amazing guarantees.
10-year warranty, and you've got a forever warranty as well. You've got incredible prices, and I think you've got a mattress that is suitable for everybody, whether you've got a child going to the mattress for the first time with that washable cover. How great is that? Any accidents, you can actually unzip the cover and put that into the washing machine. But the fact as well, if you do sleep with a partner, there's no movement on the other side of the bed, and it works with your body weight and your body temperature. So both sides, it's like it's bespoke to you on one side, bespoke to your partner on the other. But check out the prices, and do remember, size-wise, we haven't got thousands of stock, so it very much will be as long as the stock is there.
So you go from a single right through to a super king size. As Alex said, they're all standard UK sizes. Everything comes under the same item number, 074462. You can order on the website or on the phone. 03333 241 241 is our phone number. So we start with the single size.
So the single there, £499, usually £1,249. So you're actually saving £750 on the single. And say if a child's going into bed for the first time, it comes with a 10-year warranty. So if they're 5, it's got a warranty until they're 15. But then there's the forever warranty after that.
And you can check all the terms and conditions on those warranties on the Nectar website. Now, the double size, usual price of £1,599. Our price tonight is £599. That saves you £1,000 against the usual price. That is brilliant. Now, if you want that double, be quick. Don't hang around for the double size. Always the most popular.
Then the king size. And if you're thinking about upgrading your mattress, thinking you've got a double at the minute, you'd love to have a king size, it's actually only £50 more, so it's well worth going up to the king size. You're actually saving £1,150, should be £1,799. £649 is your price tonight for your king size, but we've also got the super king.
Yeah, the super king has a usual price of £1,999. Our price today is £749. It's a £1,250 saving against the usual price. 074462. Just choose which size you want to go for.
And remember, you can trial this for 365 days. You can trial it now through the winter, you can trial it through the spring, you can trial it through the summer, you can trial it into the, into the autumn. You've got until 2025 to actually trial this and see if it's right for you.
Yeah, and take off all the packaging when it arrives.
And that trial is with Nectar themselves.
It is,
so
yeah.
if you decide at any point it's not right for you, you can actually give them a ring and they will come and collect from you, and you'll get all your money back apart from the delivery cost, which is amazing.
So 7 layers, but Nectar themselves, Alex, let's start with a little bit of history and background when it comes to Nectar.
Yeah, an incredible company, American company actually. They're part of the Resident Home Group in America. They came over to the UK in 2018 and really wanted to make a dent in the UK mattress market because they've done so well already. Over 2 million mattresses sold worldwide. So to do that, to convince their customers that they really do have a fantastic product, that's why they've offered something that no other mattress company has done in the country, to the best of my knowledge, and that is a 365-day trial, an entire year to sleep on their product. So literally buy their product today, sleep on it, try it. If at any point, 9 months down the line, 10 months down the line, you aren't satisfied with it, no questions asked, you call up Nectar, they will literally give you your money back, come and take the mattress away, which is incredible. So it really breathes the confidence in, and that's why Nectar are literally doing so well in the UK at the moment as well. But it's not just a history of the company and why they're doing that, it's everything that's gone into this mattress, it's the ingredients, it's those 7 layers. Every layer has been designed to have a different feature for the people that are sleeping on it, and all designed again by sleep experts, by boffins, by scientists that know what they're talking about. Right to the first cover, the top part, this is one of those 7 layers. This is a washable, removable cover, elasticated so it's easy to get back on the mattress, but just for hygiene, when you're getting into bed, we should be washing our bed sheets really every week, certainly every 10 days maximum we should be washing our bed sheets. How about being able to wash what you're sleeping on as well?
Well, it's like being able to take your mattress to the washing machine, isn't it? Because you can take the cover off. This top section is completely removable.
And that's great if you've got kids and perhaps having an accident in the bed for the first time, that can be washed. But I also think so many people at the moment have got really bad coughs and colds. and perhaps you've been in bed for the last 5 days and you wash your bed sheets thinking, I want to get rid of all those germs. But the fact you can take this off as well and wash this top cover,
and you just feel fresh. There's something about getting into a fresh bed with fresh sheets.
You get the best night's
You get the best night's sleep. So why not do it with the entirety of the mattress as well? And that's what you can do with that top cover. The second layer that we come into, now this is very, very clever. I've got a wedge of it here to show you. This isn't memory foam. A lot of people say, oh, here we go, we're going with a memory foam.
Yeah.
It's not. This is something completely different. This is just to Nectar. They've created it themselves. It's called NectarTex. It's a very, very clever foam. It's what we call an open technology foam. So in other words, it's breathable. This is 30 times more breathable than the standard foam because it's open cell, which means it allows, when you lie on the actual mattress itself, it allows the heat to dissipate throughout it. But it's also helped by these little black flecks that you can see running throughout here. These black flecks are graphite, little pieces of graphite. Now you can't feel them, but you certainly feel the benefits. Graphite is the most wonderful material when it comes to temperature distribution. Graphite is a low conductor of heat, so it can actually take the heat from our bodies and dissipate it throughout the mattress. So in other words, as your body is lying on this mattress, the graphite and the foam, that NectarTex foam here, are working together to immediately start absorbing and drawing away heat from the person and subject that's lying on it, therefore designed to keep you cool, but still giving you the same benefits that you'd expect from the very, very highest density memory foam. In other words, the heavier parts of your body, your shoulders and your hips sink in further, but your spine is beautifully aligned, so you're not being engulfed within the actual mattress.
So it moulds around your shape, gives you that instant comfort. Perhaps you're pregnant at the minute and you can't get your tummy comfortable, or perhaps you always wake up with sort of a dead shoulder or pins and needles in your arm, because a lot of beds push against you and put that pressure. With this, you'll find it moulds around you to give you that amazing comfort
and distributes your weight. So like Alex was saying, it doesn't matter if you're heavier in different parts of the body, because it distributes your body weight. It gives you that instant comfort straight away, but you've got support layers in there as well. Alex has talked about the cover and the first layer, but there's so much more to talk about.
So much more, absolutely. When we talk about the pressure relief, as you were saying, and moulding to your body, that's what that NectarTex foam is for at the top. But then underneath that, one of the biggest problems that people have when they actually go to sleep and when they go to bed is it's their partner that they're sharing a bed with. Whether it's your partner, whether it's the dog, whether it's the children, if somebody else gets into your bed whilst you're in bed, you'll usually find that the bed will move, or you may be rolling together already because the springs have been displaced. This has been designed to be alleviated by Nectar as well. And what they've done is they've created these Nectar Core, these micro springs. These are incredible. Now, these are titanium. They're all in individual wrappers, as you can see, so that when you put pressure on one of these, it doesn't send any movement to another one. Even to the one next to it, there's no movement whatsoever. The beauty with this is because they are underneath this first layer of foam, there's no way that this is going to be able to push through the foam, so you're never going to get any lumps and bumps because it can't go through. But more importantly, if somebody is lying on these Nectar Cores, for example, like this, when their partner gets into bed, because they're all independent of each other, it means there is no movement from one person to the other person. The beauty that you have with this means that it's something what we call in the mattress industry as motion isolation. We isolate the movement from one person getting into the bed so that it doesn't transfer over to the other person. It's quite simple when you think about it. It's about keeping you asleep quicker for the comfort, but staying asleep longer if you're not disturbed in bed.
That deep restorative sleep is so important.
So important.
And when we talk about those springs, remember, they cover the entirety of the mattress.
The entirety of the mattress all the way through. So it doesn't matter where you lie on this mattress. It doesn't matter, therefore, if it is the dog jumping on the end of the bed.
Or perhaps someone works shifts and perhaps someone's in bed and then someone gets into bed late and that can wake you up.
Yeah, or you're going to the toilet in the night.
Or you've got a baby, someone's getting out to feed the baby. That movement can disturb you.
Absolutely.
And sometimes you can't get back off to sleep.
And this is where, if we go back into just the first 3 layers, this is where everything works together, because even the elasticated cover, believe it or not, right at the top, works beautifully with these springs as well. Because if it wasn't elasticated, if the cover didn't have that little bit of give, it would be too tight and the cover would still pull.
Right.
and therefore possibly disturb your partner.
That's the great thing. Everything's got an individual meaning, but they all work together as a whole. It's like the perfect ingredients, that perfect cake, so it rises beautifully, it tastes amazing. This is like the perfect ingredients to a really good night's sleep.
And 7 layers of it as well. That's the beauty. 25 centimetres deep. To the best of my knowledge, this is the deepest mattress within the industry that you'll find as well. So it's jam-packed with technology, it's jam-packed with comfort, so that when we do talk finally about the memory foam that's in here, and again, memory foam is fantastic for pressure relief and giving you that extra support on your joints so that you haven't got springs pushing up against you. And I can show you that in a second. I've got what a traditional mattress may be looking like and what people at home might be sleeping on. But with the memory foam on here, you're talking about a fantastic foam that is also designed to be petrochemical free as well. We had questions before asking, didn't we? If this is a new mattress, if this is a foam mattress, will it smell when I get it home? Because a lot of memory foams do smell. This doesn't, because it's environmentally friendly. Nectar are an environmentally friendly company.
Now, we've only covered a couple of the layers so far, and the fact we've got 7 layers, so we've got that amazing foam on the top that dissipates the heat away. You've got your springs. What comes next?
So with under the springs, you've got the memory foam underneath that, and then you've got this eco layer as well, because it's all about being environmentally friendly. So this eco layer foundation, it's recycled materials as well, which is designed to give you really that even distribution throughout the whole of the base. So a good, strong, sturdy base, which leads to that 25 centimetres depth that you've got there as well, and then a non-slip base finally on there, which means it works with any UK bed size.
And you do think when you've got that depth, it makes you think of that really plush hotel you stayed in, that 5-star hotel, and the bed was just amazing. If only you could have that bed at home.
Every single night.
And the great thing is, you can tonight. You've got incredible prices. And if you are thinking, should I, shouldn't I, will it make a difference? It all sounds great, all those benefits. It does make sense to me. It could make a difference. The brilliant thing is you can try it. Get this home and actually sleep on it for 365 nights. And you know what you're like after you've had a good night's sleep. You're fresher, you're more alert. When you don't sleep well, you're snappy,
it affects
irritable.
everything, doesn't it?
I get really low. I'm really emotional. I feel, I feel down.
But it affects how everything you like, the way you are with your family, the way you are with your partner, the way you drive to work. You're not up to scratch because you've not got that full night's sleep.
You're not aware.
And if you're thinking, can a mattress make a big difference? Honestly, this is how Hayley and I started in this industry. We both bought bedding products and mattresses to air and saw what a difference it can make.
We actually started with sort of memory foam toppers, and that was a little bit like giving you a chocolate out of a box of chocolates. These 7 layers is like we're giving you all the chocolates. You've got the whole box of chocolates. You've got everything that you want. You've got all the favourite pieces, all the favourite chocolates that are going to make that difference. They have thought of absolutely everything. And if you are thinking, well, what difference does it make? I'd rather buy a new television. I'd rather get a new phone. Go on the internet and put in, is a good night's sleep good for my health? You will be blown away, absolutely blown away by the fact that you have, you've got something that is going to make such a difference to your health. There's loads we can't say, but you must look. And also, if you've made a New Year's resolution, you're trying to eat a little bit healthier, you're trying to be a little bit fitter, have a look at how good. Now, what can you put in? Put in, is a good night's sleep good if I'm trying to diet? Because it's a little bit more complicated than how your body eats fat, but that's the clever bit. But actually, when you haven't eaten well, what are you like the next day?
Well, you want all that bad food, don't you? You want all the food that's full of sugar. You want those fizzy drinks,
you need
those energy drinks, the carbs, all the bad food that you shouldn't be going for. If you get a good night's sleep because you rested, it is about that deep restorative sleep that's so important, and I truly believe a mattress can make a huge difference. You've got all 4 UK standard sizes available at the moment, so your single, your double, your king and your super king. As Alex was telling us, it'll fit all your standard UK beds, whether it's slatted beds, whether it's divans, it doesn't matter. 074462 is the item number. Be quick whatever size you're going for, but specifically with the double is absolutely flying. It's always the most popular. So if we start with the single size, your usual price on your single is £1,249. Our price today is less than £500. It's a £750 saving against the usual price. And then when you do get it home, remember, a 365-night trial.
Delivered to your door, and honestly, you will not believe the difference I think this mattress can make to you. And the great thing is you can trial it, like Sean says, for a year. If you're buying it actually for a 5-year-old going into bed for the first time, that's single, it's got a 10-year warranty. They're going to be 15 by the time the warranty runs out, and then you've got a forever warranty after that as well. Now the double is ideal. If you're after a double, be really quick with this. You're saving £1,000, which is amazing. Should be £1,599. We keep selling out of this. We keep managing to get a bit of stock back in, but we have only got a bit of stock. We are limited on this, so £599 is your price tonight. And the lovely thing for all these bigger sizes, if you share a bed with someone, you don't feel any movement on the other side of the bed. You don't disturb your partner.
It's that motion isolation that Alex was talking about. It stops that disturbance because of how it's designed. The king size itself, well, the usual price of £1,799.99 comes down to less than £650. At £649 with us tonight, you've got a £1,150 saving on our usual price.
And it's only £50 more than the double. So if you want to upgrade to a king size, this is the time to do it. It's only £50 more. And then our Super King should be, well, nearly £2,000. You've got £1,250 saving. That's the usual price at that. But you've got this amazing saving, bringing it down to £749 for a Super King.
Isn't that luxury? 365-night trial, a 10-year guarantee, and then a forever warranty. They both come from Nectar directly, and you can check out all the terms and conditions on their website. But the fact you can try it for a whole year.
Well, that means you are ordering tonight to test it. And if at any point it's not right for you in that year, get in touch with Nectar and they will come and collect it from you, and they'll give you all the money back apart from your delivery costs. So this is your trial. This is your opportunity to see if it really does make a difference. If you have got any questions, please do email in, studio@shopontv.co.uk. Of course, we've got Alex with us, so we can answer or try and answer any of those questions that you've got. Alex,
the question master.
Ready for the questions? Only on beds,
Any questions,
obviously. Now, for anybody thinking, what have you got there? This probably is what the majority of people are sleeping on without realising, because it'll have a cover, obviously, and a little bit of padding.
And that's what I want to compare here, because this is your standard springs, first of all, that a lot of people will be sleeping on. So if you talk about a standard bed, you're looking at 2. That's what you're looking at, 2 layers. When you compare it here with the Nectar, we're talking about 7 layers. Standard will be the springs that you've got here, which are all joined together by this serpentine frame, so it keeps all of those springs together, and then a little bit of wadding and padding, maybe even a little bit of foam on the top. But the problem that you've got is this serpentine frame has 2 big issues. One, if it starts to move, the whole bed moves all at once. Remember, when we compared it with the Nectar, that's motion isolation that's based in there, which means that when one person gets into the bed, there's no transfer of movement over to the other person. This will do that. This will change you. But the main thing is that if the springs start to actually pop and change after, let's say, 5, 6, 7 years, you get dips, you get rivets, you get bumps that push through the actual
Sometimes you can see where your bottom is, like your heaviest part. Sometimes you can stay in a hotel and if you look at the bed, you think, oh, there's like a dip there, and that's where the heaviest part of your body's been.
And that's where you've been. So that's why we often turn, obviously, the beds that we've got to move around. But you think then the movement that you've got on here, the smallest amount of movement is going to give disturbance not only to the person that's sleeping on it, but you'll also find that they'll have the metal and the springs pushing against them. So suddenly you're bunched up like this, you can't move, and every time you're trying to get to sleep, even if you're sleeping on your own, when you turn in the bed, even as a single sleeper, the bed will still move for you.
It moves the whole bed,
it moves
because
everything.
How that's designed, those serpentine units, it's got an outer ring that joins the whole bed together, so any movement transfers through the whole bed.
However gentle you try to be. But did you see as well that those springs can't really mould around your shape and around your body? So for me, I've got quite an arched back. So if I sleep on springs, I'll wake up in the morning and think, oh,
Yeah, because
I
nothing's filled
slept
that in.
funny last night. And it's not that I slept funny, you can't sleep funny, it's what I slept on.
And it's how you slept as well and the support that you've got. 7 layers that are working through here. And that's why I say all of the questions, fire in as many questions to me as you want. I think we had a question from Rob saying how many layers of springs do we have in this one. There's 1 layer of springs that have a very, very important role to play. And that's the second, in fact, that's the 3rd layer down. And that's what these are. These are the nectar coil springs. Now, what these do, they're micro, they're titanium. These sit just underneath the Nectar-Tex foam here. So you can see the size of these springs. There's no way, because there's no serpentine frame around here, there is no way that they are going to be able to pop through here. Not a chance. So they sit in the mattress underneath like that. And they have a very important purpose, which is, as we were saying, that motion isolation. The foam on the top, this is about breathability and giving you that support. But these Nectar coil springs is all about motion isolation. In other words, when somebody is asleep on the bed, and bearing in mind these are underneath that first layer that we're talking about with the Nectar-Tex. When your partner gets into bed, because these springs aren't joined together by any frame, it means that they work independently of each other, even when they're this close to each other. What's crucial about that is it stops movement from when somebody gets into the bed, like you said, if you've got a partner who works shifts, or a child, or a dog, or a cat, whatever, jumping onto the bed, not sending any movement over to your partner. We're showing you this on a very, very small scale here with what, 10 springs each way. But each of these run all the way throughout the entirety of the mattress.
They go across the entirety, so side to side, top to bottom. You've got those springs running all the way through your mattress for you. Then we go to the instant comfort, because we did have a message in saying, oh, will it help me fall asleep quicker? For me, because when you get into bed, you fall, because you're comfortable straight away. For me, I do fall asleep quicker.
Yeah, you do, absolutely. And that's the thing, you work through the different layers that you've got here. You've got the hygiene on layer 1, which is designed to keep you nice and clean and cool. You've then got layer 2, which is that Nectar-Tex, which we're talking about there, which has got the graphite to keep you cool. Layer 3, underneath here, that's where you find your springs. The only layer of springs that you've got running throughout here to give you that motion isolation. That's their design to work with all 3 of them together to keep everything neat and tidy, and obviously keeping you in that way. And that's what the mattress is designed to do, is we work through 7 layers, constantly working through. It's then when we come to layer 4 that we start to talk about the brilliance that you get with the memory foam, but it's called Nectar Smart Foam. And the beauty with that, when we talk about memory foam, you find all different types of mattresses have memory foam, and usually the memory foam is normally the 2nd layer that you're sleeping under. The fact that it's layer number 4 here tells you that it's all about pressure relief, but it's about temperature. That's why we're talking about the Nectar-Tex on the start with that graphite infusion on the top. It's about motion isolation with those springs, making sure there's no movement so you're not getting disturbed in bed. And then we're talking about environmentally friendly with the fact that you've got that Nectar Smart memory foam there, designed to have no petrochemicals in there, so there's no odor or smells that come from this, yet you still get the very, very best of high density memory foam. What we mean by high density memory foam is that you don't keep sinking into this mattress. This isn't one of these foam mattresses that when you lie on, you constantly start to go into it. With this, it takes your optimum pressure of your body, so let's say your hips, your shoulders, which are heavier than your spine, and it literally allows them to sink into the mattress, but the parts that aren't as heavy stay perfectly aligned, designed to take that pressure off your body and give you a less disturbed night's sleep.
That's that moment, isn't it, when you get into bed, when we talk about the moment.
Absolutely.
It's about that instant comfort as you get into bed every single night.
You don't have to find comfort, it finds you. And that also, when I was talking about my arched back, means my back's supported all night. So I wake up and my whole body's been supported. Might be your pregnant tummy, it might be the fact that you lay on your side and you sort of always get a dead shoulder and pins and needles in your arms. It'll mould around your shape and work with your body weight, so you will be, in that comfortable position as soon as you get into bed and through the night.
I think that's what it's about for me. You get into bed, and how many times have you got into bed on a mattress where you're tossing and turning, trying to find the comfortable position? For me, with a mattress like this, you get into bed and you are comfortable straight away.
You are.
And that's the difference it can make. The fact that you can try this mattress for a whole year
for a
is
whole year,
spectacular,
isn't it? Because it gives you, it's two things really. It's giving you that confidence, it's that peace of mind that you've got there.
And
as
there's those layers again to remind everybody.
Yeah.
Alex.
So we've got that fantastic washable cool cover, and that's been designed to sort of help with wicking away the heat, but it's washable as well. Then you've got the Nectar-Tex foam, and that's 30 times more breathable than normal memory foam. Then you've got the Nectar coil, and that's those tiny springs, and they all work individually, again with your body weight, to allow you to get that proper alignment. Then you've got the Nectar Smart memory foam, and again we were talking about that being breathable and temperature regulating. Then you've got the Nectar Smart actual support layer, so giving you that incredible support. Then the eco layer, and that's again all about being 100% recyclable. And then you've got that actual base material as well, which is non-slip. So you really have got a mattress that is going to allow you, well, test it for you've got 365 days, you can test it for a year, but I truly believe it's got all the ingredients, all those 7 layers, work with all the problems you have with sleeping.
They're designed to address all those problems, aren't they? And that's what Nectar have thought about when they come to producing a mattress. It's not done overnight.
No,
Alex.
it's not. No, and we're talking about the very, very best experts in the industry as well. Sleep engineers, sleep scientists, sleep boffins that look at really, it's almost reverse psychology when they're making it. Rather than just trying to make a good, comfortable mattress, they ask the question, why aren't people sleeping well? And usually the 3 biggest points are, first of all, comfort, which seems obvious, isn't it? We want to get into a mattress that's nice and comfortable. Secondly, the things that we don't realise really are temperature, because 1 degree in our optimum temperature, whether it goes above or below, can give us a disturbed night's sleep. So they wanted to create a mattress that nothing's going to alleviate sweat and heat and temperature, but if you can create something that gets rid of it, that draws it away from the body, that's what they've created here with the Nectar-Tex as well. That's what that graphite infusion does as well, because it draws that temperature away. And then finally, the 3rd biggest disturbance that we have is from our partners.
Yeah.
It's that motion transfer from one person getting into the bed and sending that transfer over to the other and disturbing you. By having that motion isolation, by having those Nectar coils, those titanium mini springs in there, it means that as you get into bed, all of these 7 layers and parts are working beautifully together as one to give you that perfect night's sleep.
Can you show us the actual whole block?
Let me show you the whole block.
Because this is the whole 7. We've sort of seen the top, we've seen the springs, but this is your whole. When I keep saying it's the ingredients for a good night's sleep, there is your ingredient.
And let me show it to you, because apart from the first layer, the top layer, the only layer that isn't on here is the cover.
Yeah.
Okay, which obviously, because we can take it off, because you can wash it, so that's what we've done.
Wash.
So we've taken the cover off here. The first layer that you're looking at here, this is the Nectar-Tex. There's little black flecks that you're looking at. That's the graphite infusion, which is all designed for obviously temperature regulation to draw away heat from the body. That's the first thing that you're looking at. Now the second layer here, the blue layer that you're looking at here, that is the memory foam, okay? Now I know, as you saw on the expansion, it says Nectar coil. It is Nectar coil, but it's surrounded by the memory foam. So these coils, the way that it's actually worked, they're slotted in there, actually into the actual mattress, and surrounded and supported around the back by a little bit of the Nectar Smart memory foam. But the main base of this, if you were to take the whole of the mattress off, you would find literally hundreds of these mini titanium Nectar coils in there. As we follow down then we have the full layers that we're talking about. This is where the support layers are coming from here as well. This is where your Nectar Smart comes in. This is your pressure relieving memory foam here, which is designed again to absorb the heavier parts, the pressure parts of your body from your shoulders and your hips. And then as we move down here, this multicolored layer here, this is your eco layer. This is your foundation. This is all recyclable. This is about giving yourself that perfectly sturdy base, really to support all of these layers that are on top, so that everything is working beautifully in tandem together to give you that good night's sleep. And then finally, and of course because it's attached to the top cover, I haven't got this on here as well, but underneath here would be your non-slip base, which means it will work for any UK bed size, any UK bed, whether it's a divan, whether it's your normal standard double bed, whether it's a slatted bed, metal or wooden, a futon either, it doesn't matter.
The fact it's got that non-slip base, if you do have a slatted bed, and we used to have this problem with mattresses,
they
move around.
Really badly.
Yeah, this holds on to the bed frame, whatever bed frame that you've got. It's also great when you use fitted fitted sheets because it sort of holds on to the corners of the fitted
And that
sheets.
depth, doesn't it just look like heaven?
And it will still fit all your standard bedding though, even at 25 centimetres deep.
But you'll just feel like you're in that plush 5-star hotel. The bed is going to just feel so luxurious as you get into bed, and then you feel the benefits of those layers because instantly this molds around your shape. It works with your body weight, your body temperature. It works with that. It's a hybrid. So what this has done is it's taken all the sort of the benefits from different mattresses and put it into one. So perhaps you quite like springs, but you do find that they do sort of give you a bit of pressure on perhaps your shoulder, and you get pins and needles in your arms, but you like the support of springs. So you've got those individual tiny pocket springs to help with that individual support. No movement on the other side of the bed. You've got breathability, and you've got that fantastic top layer that just does seem to mould around whatever shape, even if you've got a pregnant tummy. However you sleep, on your front or your back or your side, makes no odds, does it? It's going to work for you.
It's what you said. It's like a bespoke bed. It's like having a bed made just for you, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in a while, I'm going to show you that. I've got a glass of water here, which I'm going to bring out and show you, because the beauty that you've got with this as well, when you actually look at that motion transfer, that motion isolation, this is exactly what this is designed to do. It's making sure that there is very, very limited movement. What Nectar want to do is make sure you stay asleep for as long as you possibly can. They're looking at all the reasons why we wake up. What is it that disturbs us? That is the beauty of this. That is why each of these 7 layers are working through here as well. And that's the beauty that you're looking at here through the layers.
And they're the 7 layers that Alex is referring to, from that removable washable cover on the top to that non-slip base on the bottom of the mattress. You've got the Nectar foam layer, 30 times more breathable than your normal memory foam. Underneath there, you've got those springs, and they're not like traditional springs. They're individual tiny pocket springs that stop that movement transfer from one side of the bed to the other. Then we have the memory foam. Again, most traditional mattresses, your memory foam would be on the top, but Nectar wanted the Nectar Tex foam at the top, so you had that breathability and so many layers of comfort here.
Then you've got your sportive layer there as well. Again, is also a breathable foam. And then you've got that eco layer. It's all about being 100% recyclable. And then you've also got that base that Sean talked about that's completely non-slip. It really is a mattress that can make such a difference, and make such a difference especially if you're sleeping with a partner, because it stops that disturbance on the other side of the bed. Now, I'm just hearing really busy on the double. The double is always busiest. We've sold out of it, I think, 3 times now.
And it'll be the first to sell out again tonight. We didn't have as much stock as we were hoping for, but if you want the double and you missed out, maybe you missed out on the previous shows, do check out really quickly with it. You can order on the website, ShopOnTV.co.uk. You can order on the phone as well if you so wish, 03333 241 241. Now, a mysterious glass of water has appeared on the mattress, and Alex is looking very suspicious over there. I don't know what he's been up to.
So I wanted to show you that motion isolation again, and the best way to do it is with the glass of water as well. Now, you'll see lots of time people will sit on the end of a bed and say, look, it hasn't moved the water, but I want to do something slightly differently. I want to use my body weight to show you as I get closer and closer to the glass of water. The thing that I want people at home to focus on, though, is not just the glass of water, but the fact that the glass doesn't move because of the elastication within that top cover, because it's everything that's been considered with this mattress. So by putting pressure here, and I'm going to use my fists and literally just lean my body weight on here, you'll see there is no movement to the glass whatsoever with the weight that I'm putting on. This is all of my body weight that's leaning on here. But as I'm moving closer,
and if you did that on a sprung mattress, from there,
everything would move. It would tip because the whole mattress is connected together. There's nothing that connects this mattress together, so every different part of it works independently from everything else. Even if I come in closer and lean on here, and it's all about, again, remember the actual pressure that I'm putting here on that glass. You can see, obviously, my fists are pushing into the actual mattress itself, but you'll see the glass stays perfectly straight as well.
It's not a fake shot of our glass of water, it is the live glass.
And that's me putting all of my weight, that's 12.5 stone that I'm literally leaning
12.5 stone. I wish I could remember 12.5 stone.
But again, as we go even closer, let's see if I can actually lean in right next to the glass here. Because how close I am.
There we go.
Now you can see there
It's not even the liquid inside the glass isn't tipping.
that the glass isn't tipping. But that's because of the elastication now, more than anything. Because if it wasn't
smallest
elasticated,
amount.
it would pull a little bit on there.
Look how
But
close
you
you
can
are
see
to
how
it.
close I am to
And that's
this.
just proving the point that your partner won't disturb you. You're not going to feel them getting in
No.
and out of bed. You know, perhaps
And
they go to
that's-
the toilet frequently.
And that's me moving things here as well. And you can see the mattress goes back to its
Yeah.
original shape every single time. People often ask me, right, with this mattress though, do I have to turn it? Do I have to rotate it? Do I have to flip it? So you don't have to flip it because all the technology is in the top level.
Yeah.
For me, I say you don't need to turn it whatsoever. And the reason why you don't need to turn it is because everything will go back to its original shape.
And it's very important
Always.
that you have it this way up, isn't
Yes,
it? Because
yeah.
the layers are designed.
For you to sleep on it this
For
way
it to
here,
be
so
that
don't
way.
flip over. But you shouldn't get confused with it anyway because of the design of it. But again, the ease of use with this, not only to sleep on it. Another question, I try and think of now the difficult questions that people ask me so that it's almost like I address the elephant in the room for myself, if
Yeah.
you like. One of the messages that I got the other evening was, okay, but we're always told that we need to change our mattresses every 7 to 8 years.
Yep.
Yes.
Why do you offer a 10-year guarantee on a mattress if you recommend to people that you change their mattress every 7 years? Which is a brilliant question and a really, really valid question. The reason why we have to change our mattresses, or we're recommended to change our mattresses, if you sleep on a standard mattress like this, which we were talking about before, the main issue and problem that you have really above everything else, we talked about comfort and we talked about obviously the springs coming out which make it awkward to sleep on, but you can still sleep on it, it's just not very comfortable to sleep on. The main issue why you change them is because of temperature and what temperature does. Because a lot of old-fashioned mattresses like this don't have the facility like the newer mattress and like the Nectar mattress has to dissipate that heat, which means they hold the heat, they hold obviously all of the critters and the bed bugs which love to be in the heat within the mattress itself. If heat and moisture is maintained in a metal, probably 90% metal framed mattress, over time that mattress is going to not only degrade, but it's also going to oxidize, as you can see is already done here with the rust that is around there. It's going to create heaviness because it's going to create more bed bugs. Bed bugs are going to create more poop because it's the bed bugs poop that actually gives us irritations, which means your mattress becomes heavier, which means you are not sleeping in a really hygienic environment. How many standard mattresses, for example, can you take your cover off and wash?
And wash it,
You
yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
So that is why we recommend
A lot of it's
with
sealed
older
to the bed,
mattresses,
isn't it?
we change them. With these mattresses, with the modern day mattresses and with companies like Nectar, who literally spend millions of dollars, obviously being an American company, every single year, pouring that technology into the mattress. Every single layer, they haven't just come up with graphite and thought about, right, well, we'll just shave a bit of graphite on there and let people sleep on it. Everything is considered. The amount of graphite that is on here, the way that the graphite is actually sprinkled throughout the mattress, throughout the top itself, is considered. It's all considered. This layer alone, just for temperature and breathability. That is it. They're not that fussed about the motion technology because they know that's coming in the second layer. Yes, it's great that they all work together, but every single layer has been scientifically looked at, researched. They use weights. Some of the weights that they use are absolutely incredible, far heavier than you and I will ever be on a mattress, so that we've got that movement, so that you've got that motion isolation in there as well.
7 amazing layers, as you can see there. We've also got to cover the delivery. It comes vacuum packed, doesn't it?
Vacuum packed as well. So the actual mattress itself, when it comes to your door, 70% of the mattress that you see here,
Flattened.
the air will be taken out. It's vacuum packed as well. It's delivered to your door. It's the most amazing service. Nectar have an incredible service as well. They're very, very customer facing, very, very friendly. That's why they offer this amazing trial, so that if it's not for you, and just to say if it isn't for you, because not everything is for everybody, when you do contact Nectar, there isn't a massive inquisition. No one's going to ask you hundreds of questions. Why don't you like our mattress? What do you mean you're not comfortable? They just say if you're not happy, it's not a problem.
Brilliant.
We will give you your money back and we will take the mattress away.
Right, and that guarantee comes from Nectar directly.
And that is for a year. You can trial it for 365 days. So if you're thinking, I wonder what it's going to be like, get this home and use that trial. Sleep on it through the the spring, the autumn, the summer. You've got the whole year till 2025 to decide if it is right for you.
And then you've got a 10-year warranty and a forever warranty also coming from Nectar. You can check the terms and conditions on the Nectar website. But let's remind you of sizes and prices. We've got great prices for you. Start with the single. The usual price is £1,249. Our price tonight, £499. That's a £750 saving on the usual price. That's your single. Compared to the usual price, a £750 saving.
And if you've got a child going into a mattress for the first time, it comes with a 10-year warranty. If you're buying it and they're 5 now, they're going to be 15 by the time that warranty runs out, and then it's still got the forever warranty. The double, no movement on the other side of the bed. The double is the lowest in stock and is the one that sells out virtually every time we go to air. We really struggle with the double stock. So you have got a £1,000 saving. Usual price £1,599. Our price tonight £599.
Check out quickly if you want that double size. We don't want you to miss out again. The king size, however, the usual price on that one, £1,799. Saving tonight of £1,150. Our price is £649. Everything comes under the same item number. Remember, 074462.
And if you do miss out on that double and you're thinking, I might upgrade actually to a king size, it's only £50 more, which is great. Super King, a usual price is £1,999. Our saving tonight is £1,250. So you're saving more than you're spending on every size. £749 is your price tonight. Of course, this includes that 360-night trial. You've got a 10-year warranty as well, and you have got the forever warranty, and you can check all those terms and conditions on the website. Of course, that year trial is with Nectar as well. Now, don't forget, we are live here in the studio at Shop on TV, so do email in. It's always great to hear from you. If you've got any questions, we've got Alex with us with the Nectar mattress. But actually, we've moved over to our lovely sofa. Just have a little natter about the Polti products, because we have got some incredible Polti. Polti, a brand we've been very proud to work with for many years.
Yeah, and they're a fantastic brand. They bring such high quality. And we're starting off with the steam generator iron, which we only worked with for the first time just the other night. This is going to give you, they call it the instant steam. Now, within a minute, you get the most amazing power out of this iron, don't you?
And the lovely thing is, if you've ever looked at your regular iron and you see black on the bottom, you think, oh, it must be dirt. It's not actually, that's your melted top or your melted trousers.
Onto your iron.
Because your normal iron, you'd turn the temperature up and down, and sometimes it can be too hot, can't you? It can spoil an outfit. Whereas with this iron, the temperature always stays the same. It's actually got 4 different
levels
of
of steam,
to the steam. So you're actually knocking those creases out with steam. So for me, it could save so many outfits out of your wardrobe.
The eco function that we're seeing on the screen now, it can save up to 68% in water and up to 60% energy, as you can see there. This is an iron, as Hayley said, within a minute you get the steam coming out of there. The functions that are on there are really simple. It's a 2-litre tank, so it's a really good size, but you don't have to worry about having to use up all the water because it's a constant fill. It's not a pressurised tank when it comes to this iron. 570530 is your item number. Polti's price right now, £229. We've got it down to £157.
And Polti have tried and tested their steam generators, and it actually was proven that it can halve your ironing time. So perhaps you bring in ironing, perhaps it's a job for you. You could actually do that ironing in half the time or do twice as much ironing as normal. It could give you sort of a weekend back, a year. Perhaps Sunday morning is always the morning that you iron. Can you imagine not having to take so much time there at the ironing board? And the other great thing is you're not doing the hard work. It's actually the power of the steam.
Yes,
knocking the
you're not
creases out.
forcing down the iron. It's like a cushion of steam. It's amazing. If you've never used the steam generator before, let's talk you through again all those facilities that you're going to get here. That instant steam technology, from turning it on, within a minute you have the power of steam from Polti. And Polti have been going since 1978. They're the most amazing company you can see. 1 minute rapid heat up time. You've also got a pulse button on there for the steam, where it works automatically. Every few seconds it'll push out the power of the steam. You don't have to change the temperature. You can go from linen to silk without changing the temperature.
Got a very clever plate as well, which allows you to actually glide over any materials, but it never gathers the materials up. So what you'll find with that 360-degree fluid curve technology, it never creases something, because sometimes when you've got a flat bottom to the end of your iron, that seems to gather
the material, yeah.
So you'll find it honestly just knocks those creases out as easy as this, whether you're doing this on really tough fabrics like denim or linen, or whether you are using this on really delicate items. And the lovely thing is you can go from one product, you know, one item to another without worrying about the temperature. You never need to change the temperature.
Great for your vertical steam. There's your filter, the filter cartridge that you can see there. And this iron, this deal that we've got for you, it comes with 2 of those filters.
That's if you've got
included.
hard water.
Yeah, brilliant. If you do suffer with lime scale in your iron, that can be the problem that causes the end of your iron a lot of the time. That will filter it for you,
and
you
it
get
even
2.
tells you when you need to put the other filter in, which
cartridge
is brilliant.
in. Yeah.
So 570530 is your item number. It's been really popular, this steam generator, and if you're still using a regular iron, it will be one of those things you think, why didn't I buy it years ago?
Yeah.
As will the vacuum, actually. If
Yeah.
you haven't got a cordless vacuum, we'll give you the details for this. That was probably one of the best things we bought ever out of everything, and the best things we ever bought for Mum.
Yes.
Cordless technology.
Oh my goodness,
now is
it's
amazing.
changed so much. If you've not used a cordless vacuum before, or you've had a cordless vacuum and it only had a 5-minute run time, Pulte again are a game changer. So the details are going to come on the screen for you. You've got 2 different colour options to choose from. It's the same vacuum, just a different colour option. So this is the blue option, 299041 is your item number. Pulte's usual price on this is £249. Our price tonight is £147. Up to 50 minutes run time.
Which is massive.
On one
If you're
charge.
looking for a cordless vacuum, definitely go for a big brand name. Check the run time,
Yep.
because we bought a big brand name, but the run time was only about 15 minutes
Yep.
if you were lucky. So this is up to 50 minutes, which is brilliant.
Yeah, 50.
Always make sure as well you've got a motorised brush head, because that allows you to use this not only on, and this has been designed for all your hard floors and all your carpets, but thick pile carpets. Some vacuums, you'll find they struggle on
Yeah.
that. They seem to slow down.
And you have to change settings
That's
a lot
it.
of the
And with
time.
that powered brush head, this has always got the power to do all of your carpets.
Yeah, with this vacuum, you will go straight from one floor surface to another, whether it's a carpet, a hard floor, a tile, a laminate. As Hayley said, that really thick pile of carpet, you don't have to worry, you don't have to change anything.
And it's cordless.
And it's an upright, it's a handheld.
Yeah.
You can change everything.
Take
It's
it
a
out to the
reach
car.
vacuum, so you can get up high and down low. You can do whatever you want to with this vacuum just by changing the attachments over. So you've got it available in a blue. That's the item number on the screen right now, 299041. However, we also have it in a green, and we also have accessory kits available. It comes with a dusting brush, and it also comes with the crevice tool included. Whatever type of cleaning you're doing, it's cordless, remember, up to 50 minutes of runtime. Your green option comes under a different item number, 303389 is your item number for the green. And we do also have accessory kits. In fact, we can show you all the different numbers. We've got 2 vacuums and 2 accessory kits available. So let's show you all of those different numbers so you can see them all together. Get shopping quickly with this. We've had it on a couple of times in the past few nights, but it's been really, really popular.
Massive savings, as you can see there, virtually £102 saving there on the vacuum. Colour-wise, entirely up to you, exactly the same machine. And do go for the accessory kit. A majority of people do order that accessory kit, and it works brilliantly with that vacuum. And of course, you have got the iron details on the bottom there too. Pulte, an amazing brand. Actually, the very first to bring out a domesticated steam generator, and they really have great technology in items like this. They make sure what you're getting is truly 100%. So grab whatever you would like today and make sure you order it while that stock is available. So there's your details for all the colour options. Your blue there is 292041. If you're going for the green vacuum, 303389. Your accessory kits are just under if you want to pop those in your basket as well. And then you have got the iron just at the bottom there. What a brand. I mean, we bought our very first Pulte
Years ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant.
And we've
they
probably
have great longevity. They have great customer service as well. So whatever you're shopping for with Pulte, you can buy it with peace of mind. Now, if it's your first time ordering with us here at Shop on TV, we even make that simple too.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV. After you've ordered from Shop on TV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days. Though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from Shop on TV.
Keep up to date with all the latest news, information and special offers from Shop on TV by following us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok and YouTube. You'll find us at Shop on TV Live. Be a part of our fun community at Shop on TV.
Really great to have your company, and perhaps you are up because you haven't slept well. I think we might have the solution, and we really do have a mattress that could make a difference because of how it's been designed.
Yeah, all those different layers, remember, 7 layers in total. You've got a washable cover, you've got a non-slip base, you've got springs in there, and it's a hybrid, and hybrids have been the most popular mattresses we've ever brought to air when we've done
it gives you all the best of the technology. So you've got memory foam, you've got individual pocket springs, you've got all these layers working individually to give you benefit, but also working together. It's like the ingredients to a good night's sleep. They've really thought of all the sleeping issues and thought of a solution to all of them, I think.
Now, every size comes under the same item number, from single through to Super King. 074462 is your item number. Huge savings across the board. If you want that double, that's the most vulnerable, as always. It's sold out 3 times in the past with us.
Usually we end up with a lot more people ordering than stock is available, and you press checkout and it says sold out. So please do make sure you check your baskets out. Good morning to Carol.
Hi,
She
Carol.
Said, Happy New Year, Shaylee. Happy New Year to you,
and to you,
Carol.
Carol.
Really lovely to have
Now-
you with us. We've got to say about the
on.
actual trial.
The trial, we
Because I
do.
think that is the biggest thing. What were you going to say?
I was going to say about the man who we met at pantomime the other night.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yours was more important.
Very quickly, it does come with a year's trial. You can sleep on this mattress for a year, and at any point you're not happy with it, you can get in touch with Nectar and say it's not right for me. They'll come and collect it. They'll give you every penny back apart from your delivery. And that year means it takes you through to 2025, so you can sleep on it through the winter, through the spring, through the summer, through the autumn, and through the winter again, really. Yeah. But yes, last night we went to our local pantomime, which was fantastic.
We did.
Oh my goodness, their last performance.
Oh yes, we did.
Oh, we did go. And it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But we got
A lovely
recognised,
man
didn't
ran
we?
after us and said, "You're the couple off ITV," and we were like, "Yes, we are."
He says you're on when I can't sleep. So yes, hello. And foolishly, we didn't ask you your name, but it was really nice to
So
see
good
you.
morning to you if you are watching. If you do want to email in, we'd love to hear from you. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. If you want to get in touch, we've got our social media just there at the bottom of the screen if you want to get in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you also. But Alex joins us. And I've got to say, our very own fan, I've got to say, our producer said, "Do you want to get back over to the bed and get in bed with Alex?" And I was like, "No, thank you." But Alex,
No.
you can get in bed if you want to.
I will
did
do.
that
I'm going to
one
get
show,
on the bed
didn't we?
and show you all around it.
Once was enough to me.
Yes, yeah. That's what everyone says to me.
Can you show us straight away that
Yeah.
really deep foam that we see all 7 layers, well, apart from the top? Because
The wedge
on
that
that,
I've got here, yeah.
because I think with this, because it's so deep, this mattress.
Yeah.
when we say there's 7 layers.
Yeah, there's 2 layers missing off this one as well.
That really, to me, just looks like absolute luxurious, comfortable heaven.
Yeah, and it's how it all works and comes together as well. On top of this is the cover, which you can see, obviously, it's on the bed. I haven't got a cover on here. I've taken it off because I want to show you everything that's on here. But the cover, very, very quickly, you can zip it all the way off. You can pop it into the washing machine, wash it at 30 degrees, which is absolutely brilliant. So it keeps it nice and hygienic, along with your sheets as well. So it's nice to get into a nice, fresh bed, not only with, obviously, the sheets and duvet on cover on top, but also your actual base of the mattress below. Underneath that, the layer that you can see here, which looks something a little bit like an Oreo cookie, but it isn't. These little
other cookies.
Or other cookies are available.
Many cookies available.
You can see these little black flecks that are in here. These are actually pieces of graphite. Graphite is one of the most amazing materials when it comes to temperature regulation. It has the ability, because it's a low conductor of heat, to draw heat very quickly off the subject being us, our bodies, and dissipate it throughout the actual mattress itself, out into the atmosphere, keeping you cool. How does it do that? Because of the actual foam that's on here. This is a brilliant foam. This is called Nectartex, and it is 30 times more breathable than standard foams.
Now that's fabulous, isn't it? Because most mattress producers put their memory foam on the top, and the only negative I've ever heard about memory foam is people saying it makes it too hot.
And that wakes you up, doesn't it? That's why it's an issue.
Because you get too warm in it, absolutely, or you might feel too engulfed in it. Because one of the issues that people do have with memory foam as well, it's not just the temperature, but it's also the rebound effect of it. Memory foam is, you'll often see with a lot of memory foam mattresses, you'll see people will do the example where they place their hand on, then they take their hand off, and 2 or 3 seconds later you see the hand in front slowly come back. A lot of people prefer a lot more bounce in their mattresses. That's why
I was going to say, why is that, Alex? But I'm sure you can use your own imagination at home.
That's why people like sprung mattresses, because they spring back, they give you the bounce back. You get that with Nectartex here, with the foam that's on here. It's an open cell foam, which allows it to be more breathable, so it allows the heat to go through, but it bounces. It's very much like latex, actually. It bounces back very, very quickly. It rebounds to its original shape. But latex is hugely expensive. You can be spending easily £1,500 upwards for a latex mattress. So you're getting all the benefits of memory foam and latex and breathability because of the graphite that's running through here, but none of the down points, the temperature, the fact that you might feel you're sinking too far into it. That is the second layer that you're looking at. The third layer in here, now this little blue layer here, the blue that you're looking at is actually Nectar Smart. It's the memory foam, but there's only a small layer of it because what it does is it encapsulates the Nectar springs. That's these Nectar coils which I've got. Let me show you these as well because they're tiny. They're very, very cute indeed. They are here. They are encapsulated in their own little sleeping bags. They're titanium springs that literally, when you put pressure on one of them, will send no movement whatsoever. I'll place it down there so you can see. No movement will transfer to the one next to it. That means this is all about something we call motion isolation. So when someone gets into the bed, when you get into the bed, for example, and you're fast asleep, let's call this you. You're the little pink dog, okay? So let's pop the dog in the bed, for example, and you get into the bed, even if it's a baby, if it's your partner, whoever it may be, there is no movement whatsoever being transferred over to that person.
So in real terms, if you're in bed with your partner and your partner gets up to go to the toilet over and over again, like I do, and then you do, and then I do again.
We'd never sleep at all.
We wouldn't sleep at all.
Because one of us is always...
And the whole bed moves if you've got a traditional mattress.
However hard you try, you're fine with a normal mattress. Try it in your mattress. Yeah, you don't. You just bounce back in. You can't stop that movement on the other side of the bed. So it disturbs you. It wakes you up, and then you can't get back to sleep, or you've had that disturbed sleep, so you don't get into that deep sleep. With this, as you saw, there's no movement at all on the other side of the bed.
This stops that, doesn't it?
So, yeah, so sleeping with a partner, this is brilliant.
Yeah.
Let me show you this. I'm just turning the wedge around. I've put all 3 weights on here deliberately. I want you to focus on the purple weight that we've got, all right? So we've got 3 people, or you and a couple, and the dog in the middle of the bed, whatever. Very keen on sleeping with the dog tonight.
I was going to say you and a couple of friends then. I was like, kind of party is this?
Well,
You did, to be fair.
It could be the 3 of us here.
Oh!
But in fact, so this is you, Sean.
I don't want to be in the middle.
I've read about
I want to be near an end.
No, I'm the pink one. I'm in the middle.
I want to be able to get off
Near an end.
I'm the ham in the sandwich here. But if you have a look at Sean, okay, so let's say this is you, Sean, here.
Okay.
This is your hips, and this is obviously your shoulders. Now have a look. The individual springs, you see how your shoulders are pushing down on there because they're a little bit heavier,
Yes.
right? But look at your spine, perfectly aligned. These springs here,
And these
aren't
are
moving.
underneath the foam.
This is
layer as
underneath
well,
the
aren't
foam as well, so it's working with the foam. I wanted to show you that. That's how this is working underneath the foam. But have a look at it practically with the foam then. So that's how they're working. But watch what happens now when we put the foam here. So when we're talking about motion transfer
So those
and motion
springs, sorry,
isolation,
Alex, are underneath this
they're
foam
underneath
layer.
here. They'll be underneath this foam. There's no way that they can perforate this foam and come through. So you're never going to have lumps and bumps like you would have with a traditional
So you've got
mattress.
the familiarity of springs, if you like, but all the negatives are
A
taken
lot of
away.
people like springs for the support,
Yeah.
don't you like the feeling. So you've got them there, but they've been designed with all the benefits, really, rather than negative bits, like you
Yeah.
say.
So you're in the bed, whether it's you, well, there we go. You've got Hayley
Oh, here we go,
fast
we go.
asleep in the
Hayley
bed here.
Green.
Perfectly, Hayley
good.
Green. You've got me. Overstaying my welcome, but looking for somewhere to sleep. It's all right, we're in a Super King.
There's so many analogies.
Let's put me
there.
that way because I prefer to
Alex's
sleep on my
little
side.
pink one.
Yep. And then you have Sean, who gets in the bed and he's energetic because you've had Coca-Cola, right, before you've gone to bed. Too much caffeine.
Or any other fizzy drink.
And he's doing black flips
Along
and
with
moving
any other
around.
cookie.
Maybe you want to roll over and say hello to Hayley. Maybe you want to roll back and say hello to
Where
me.
is this going?
We won't know. This is where it's going.
That's good.
Because there's no transfer of movement from you, no matter how energetic you are getting up and down into the bed, there is no transfer of movement to your partner, to your pets, to whoever it is that you might share the bed with. And on a serious note, if you are on your own and you're thinking about getting a new mattress, there is no, I'm just going to move this slightly over to you, Sean. There is no movement for yourself as well. Now, what I mean by that is, as you move, as you turn from your back to your side, the bed doesn't move, so it's not disturbing you.
The whole bed doesn't move, right.
You do that on a mattress like this,
The whole bed goes, yeah.
the whole bed's going. It's
Yeah.
wobbling. Now, this is key. This is absolutely crucial. Just because the bed has moved like that does not mean, you might be thinking, yeah, that's not going to disturb me. I go back to sleep though. I'll just fall back to sleep, or I wouldn't even wake up. I don't think that little movement there would actually wake you up. But what do we mean by waking up? Because when we sleep, we go through 5 different stages of sleep. And each stage we have to be in anywhere between 25 minutes and 40 minutes. In fact, I think it's 25 to 43 minutes. Each stage rejuvenates a different part of your body. So one stage will do your muscles, another will do your organs, another your brain, etc., etc., etc. If you knock yourself out of stage 3, for example, doesn't mean you're immediately eyes open, I'm awake, sat up, I'm
Yeah.
conscious. It just means
Just that sleep
that you're
disturbance.
disturbed.
Yeah.
But you can't go all the way to level 5, which you need to do. You go back to level 1. That's why when we wake up sometimes, you might think, I don't understand it. I went to bed, I've had 12 hours sleep,
Still tired.
but I feel tired. Or my mind is awake, but my body's really sore, because you haven't had the right focus on sleep. The best way to get a good night's sleep is to stay asleep and stay certainly still, or in a motion of stillness for the longest time.
It goes back to that comfort every single time, I think, when it comes to a mattress. When you get into bed, it should be the most comfortable place in your house.
Definitely.
And if it is, you fall asleep quicker, you go into that deep restorative sleep that's so, so important. This alleviates pressure points, so there's nothing fighting against you. You've got that breathability, you've got that temperature regulation that you called it, Alex.
Yep.
So many features when it comes to a mattress like
It
this. isn't
addresses all the issues I think you have when you're not sleeping well. And when you're not sleeping well, just for a minute, think how important a good night's sleep is. What you like when you wake up that next morning, when you get up, you're tired, snappy, irritable. I bet you can fall out with your partner in an instant. They can go to work, you're not talking, and when you actually think about what you argued about, it was so silly.
So silly, yeah.
But you're just so tired, or you snap at the kids instantly as soon as they get up. For me, I get really low when I don't sleep well. I get down, and that's when I tend to pick up colds. I get cold sores, or I get ulcers in my mouth because I'm feeling low. But go on the internet and do your own little bit of research to how important a good night's sleep is. Put in how is a good night's sleep good for my health, and see what it says. There's loads we can't say, but so much that'll just blow you away. And also, being as we're in the new year, if you're starting a New Year's resolution, eating a little bit healthier, exercising a little bit more. If you don't sleep well, those things don't seem to work right, because if you're tired, you're not going to want to exercise.
No, you don't want to do the exercise. When it comes to food.
Yeah, if you wake up tired, what's the food you want? And it's more complicated than this, because it's how your body eats fat whilst you're sleeping as well. It's really important to have a good night's sleep in that respect. But that next day, you want all those naughty foods,
All
don't
that
you?
real naughty food,
give
like
you
the
energy.
fizzy drinks, the pizzas and the burgers, all the food that's not great for us. You've got to start checking out if you want to get that double mattress size. Remember, we have sold out on that one a couple of times, well, 3 times on the shows that we've done. We did manage to get a little bit more stock. If you
It
missed
was a
out on it
little bit.
before, please confirm your order and check out 074462 is your item number, whatever size you go for, from single to double to king size to super king. If you do want to email, we'd love to hear from you. Maybe you want to tell us your New Year's resolutions.
Yes.
We'd love to hear them. It's studio@shopontv.co.uk. Well, our producer Leslie's saying, tell us what you're doing up at 3 a.m. I don't know if that's safe, to be honest, Leslie. But if you want to tell
Well, they
Leslie,
can
she'll
tell
let us
Leslie,
know.
yes. Yeah, let us know what you're doing, right? Well, no, perhaps not. Just email in and say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And if you have just switched on, perhaps you've just come in from a night shift and you're having to get back into, you're getting into bed and you do toss and turn for hours. Remember, this mattress has 7 layers that I really do think address all those sleep issues. And at the minute, we have got all sizes as well.
Yeah, and we're exactly that, aren't we? We're really lucky. On these shifts that we do, we get home, we get into bed at 6 o'clock, we fall asleep more or less straight away because we've got a mattress like this. Now, size-wise, let's run you through the prices and the savings against our usual price. So your single, first of all, remember they all come under the same item number, 074462 for your Nectar Hybrid Plus mattress. The single usual price is £1,249. Our price today is less than £500. That's a saving of £750 against the usual price.
Don't forget, you can trial this for a year before you decide if you're keeping it or not, which is crazy. We'll explain that. You get in touch with Nectar, that is with Nectar. But remember as well, you've got a 10-year warranty. So if you're buying the single for a 5-year-old, they are going to be 15 by the time the warranty runs out. And then it goes into the forever warranty. It might be the only mattress you need to buy for them. Then you've got the double. The double normal usual price, £1,599. You're saving £1,000. £599, but you do need to check your baskets out for that double. That double is the one that's going to go first.
Then we go to your king size. If you do want to upgrade from a double to a king, it's only £50 more with our prices today. And with the saving that you make, you can buy a new base. Your usual price, £1,799. Our price, £649 tonight. That's a £1,150 saving on our usual price.
And remember, if you're buying any of these larger sizes, if you share with a partner, you never feel that movement on the other side of the bed. They don't disturb you. And if you fancy, oh my word, a Super King. How luxurious. We wouldn't be able to get out of bed if we put a Super King in our bedroom.
It'd be bigger than our room, yeah.
So you've got an amazing deal, usually £1,999, saving £1,250. So you're actually saving more than you're spending on every side, because all you're actually spending today is £749. Remember, delivered to your door, vacuum packed and rolled, and then you have that year's trial. And any point through that trial, if you've decided it's not right for you, just get in touch with Nectar themselves and they will give you every penny back bar the delivery, which is incredible.
Yeah, that guarantee is with Nectar, remember, whether it's the year's trial, the 10-year warranty or the forever warranty, and you can check out all the terms and conditions on the Nectar website. We've got to remind you as well, this is the Hybrid Plus mattress with 7 layers of comfort. We are going to speak to Alex once again and talk you through everything, but we have had another question in, Alex, about the cover. Is the cover washable? And
yes, it is. Yeah, you can wash the cover as well. We recommend you probably wash it on 30 as well. Nectar are a hugely environmentally friendly company, so everywhere they can obviously be environmentally aware, they will do, but yet you can wash the cover as well. And the beauty with this cover, this is what's really, really important, because you know what it's like, things shrink as well. This is heavily elasticated, so it's easier to put back on. It's a simple, great to easy put back on. It's a simple zip system as well, just to zip everything back through on there, so very, very easy to take off and wash if you want to.
brilliant. I just had another message from Carol. Hi, Carol. It's lovely to hear from you, Carol. It's all about getting a good night's sleep on this show tonight.
And you don't sleep very well, Carol, so I'm glad we can keep you company
Yes, we'll
when
keep
you're
you
up
company.
and about. It's lovely to have your company.
Alex
And
is
she
happy now.
And she sends best wishes and Happy New Year to you,
Thanks
Alex,
very
as
much,
well.
Carol.
Now,
Happy
he'll
New
be
Year
over the
to you
moon with
too.
that. He was telling us a story about earlier. He got recognised in a
did.
supermarket.
Yeah.
Very expensive supermarket, but he goes there every night
Over the
now.
road.
The same
yeah.
poor woman.
Just to say hello to the lady.
It's like he's stalking her.
Yeah,
Literally.
Supposed to be the other way
A
around.
lady said to me, you look like somebody I saw off the telly. I said, it was me. It was me. And she was like, oh yeah, I watched that. And then that was it. That was all she said. And then every
Did you
day,
have that T-shirt on, as seen on Shop on TV?
as seen on Shop on TV, that's what I had. The nation's pillow man, the nation's mattress man. So now I do all my shopping there. I go over there, I'm like, hi, it's me. And
That
she's
poor
like,
woman.
who? I was like, you know, she's like, yeah, that's very good. I've got a mattress tonight at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's like, I'll be asleep, but thanks very much. But you know what? It's nice to be seen.
Isn't
so,
it lovely? It's
yeah,
lovely.
Yeah. My
So-
mum's been working in Co-op for years.
We've still literally hanging on by a thread, got all sizes. If you want the double, check out quickly. We've got about another 15 minutes remaining.
Remember,
on
it's
the
not
show.
yours until you check it out. Sadly, lots of you can put what's left into your baskets, but you can press checkout and it will say sold out. It's not yours till you check it through, so do check it through if you want it. So please do check those baskets through, and we'll talk you through, if you have just joined us, all those fabulous layers. Now, we've got a testimonial for you.
Breaking news
It's
from Ken.
It's from Ken.
Good morning, Ken and Jodie. Hi, Ken and Jodie.
Good morning.
Come on then, here we go. Oh, Ken's wife. Ken's wife and himself bought a Nectar mattress because he was waking her up. It must be with the movement. Ken's got some moves. And he'd suffered from some pain in the past, but he's got himself a Nectar mattress now. Oh, this is brilliant news,
So
isn't it?
he's only sleeping 4 hours.
He was
a night.
only sleeping
He was
4
only
hours a night.
sleeping 4 hours a night. So he thought he'd get a Nectar.
Oh, he got a Super King as well.
King.
Best money he's ever spent. Brilliant
Fabulous.
news from Ken there.
Fabulous. That's what we
And
want to hear.
Jodie, of course. Very good morning to you both. Lovely
So
to
they're
hear
both
from
happy.
you. They'll both be happy. Lauren says, good morning, Lauren. Lovely to hear from you.
Lovely to hear
Mr.
from you.
Mattress Man. He's got another title now, the Pillow Man, Mr. Mattress
Look how happy
Man.
I am. That's
Look
it.
at him.
My night is made. Thanks, everyone.
Funny.
Beaming. So many questions coming in. Lovely to hear from you. And we've only got about, like I say,
Yes,
15
if you've got any
minutes
more
remaining.
questions, email in really, really quickly. But if you have just turned on and you're wondering what is this all about, we have got the most incredible mattress from Nectar, which are a huge brand from the States.
Yeah, American company. So the owner of the home company is called Resident Home. They've sold over 2 million mattresses so far worldwide. They're massive in America. They came over to the UK in 2018 and really taken the market by storm. But there are some other mattress firms and makers we know in the UK. So they wanted to do something to make people try their product. I think that's probably the biggest thing, because I can sit here and talk about 7 layers and comfort and heat and this, that and the other. But it's people at home having the opportunity to try it. And I just think the confidence behind that to offer you a whole year.
That's
to the best.
fab, isn't it?
Do you know of any other mattress
No,
company?
it's funny. We've done a couple of shows with this, haven't we? So we've been looking ourselves and looking back to other brands that we've done. And I think the most we'd done was 100 nights before.
Yep,
I
I've
think
done
we went up
200.
to
You've
90.
done
Ah, right,
200.
yeah.
But a year, a whole year to make up your mind.
It's like what you and Hayley said, you take it through every season. So, and a mattress is different depending on the time of the year, depending on the weather outside.
Yep, completely. I mean, you look at it now. Tonight, I mean, we've got this cold snap this week,
Yeah.
which is absolutely freezing. We had it walking into the studio.
We did. Woo.
But it's. I mean, which, do you know what, I'll be honest with that. With the cold snap, I wouldn't worry too much about it. That's just about getting you a good duvet, and I'll talk about that in another show.
Yes.
But it's more about, probably for me, summer. It's about, because when you're too hot,
you overheat,
that's when the problem is, because you can kick the duvet off, but you're still too hot. You know what it's like, because if the temperature in the bedroom is, I don't know, let's say 20 degrees still at night, you want to be cool. And also the temperature in you. And I'm very, very careful how I say this, because I don't know anything about this. But for my partner, for
Good that you were
example.
honest.
Yeah, I'm being completely honest. My partner is of an age, she's like a radiator and she cannot control it whatsoever. And nothing can control it.
No.
But having a lighter duvet, she can't cool herself down. It's just what her body emits. So having a mattress to lie on that is designed to work towards that, to actually actively find that heat and take it away from you as quickly as possible and get it out of the mattress. That's what this is designed to do, so you're not in a puddle of sweat.
That's the point of this first layer, isn't it? Well, you've got your cover, which is washable, so if you do overheat, brilliant, you can wash the cover. However, this layer that you're going to show us now, how many times more breathable is it?
30 times.
Wow.
30 times more breathable than the standard memory foam. Two reasons why. First of all, because it has something called open cell technology. When you talk about memory foam, for example, so the official word, as you know as well, you guys know, the official word and name for memory foam is viscoelastic, okay? And if you were to look at viscoelastic underneath a microscope, it's very tight. It's tightly woven together, but works so that when you lay your body on it, it's elasticated to move around and mold to your body. But because it's tight and woven together, if you were to sweat and have heat within it, there's not much room for that to go, so it stays within that little kind of body of it. That's why a lot of people will complain that memory foam would keep them a little bit too warm. This is open cell technology. So this is like a catacomb, if you like, of little tunnels in here that allows that heat and air from us to flow out throughout the mattress. But what they've done is they've put an accelerator in here, the accelerator being the flecks of graphite. Graphite is the most wonderful material when it comes to drawing away heat from the body, because it can actually, whatever subject it is that's on graphite, it can take that heat and move it away from the body that's got it. That's the graphite, the little black flecks that you're looking at.
Right.
So that working together with that open cell technology means that Nectar can tell their customers that this is 30 times more breathable than the standard foam that you will be sleeping on in any other bed.
That's brilliant, isn't
And keeping you at a better temperature can keep you asleep for longer or allow you to get into that deep sleep, because the change of temperature can wake you up. You're too hot, so you sort of stir, don't you, from your sleep, and it's so important to get that deep sort of sleep throughout the night. So that's just the second layer. What's under that layer?
So underneath that comes the springs, and this is the thing, this is where everything has changed, because we're not talking about old-fashioned springs like the one I've got here on the bed that we normally sleep on, that are all joined together by a serpentine frame, which means that it moves. They're uncomfortable. This is what most people are sleeping on. If you were to modernize things, if I was to show you a telephone from 1911, for example, it would be a great big chunky thing, if you like, that you have to put your finger in and spin the dial to and all that kind of stuff. This is...
That was still there in the 70s, wasn't it? That was in Hayley's telephone room, wasn't it?
We've still got it. The kids play with it.
Well,
that's a bit like a horse and cart.
Yes.
Whereas what you've got in the other hand is more like that
Supercar.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the difference. This is the modern day springs now. They've done away with the serpentine frame. They're all in their individual wrapped little sleeping bags. The fact that all the movement from this will transfer movement everywhere, whereas with this, look, I can fold it up. These are springs, these are metal. You can't feel that. I can't do that with that. That will hurt my hands.
Yeah, we don't think about technology when it comes to beds, do we? But the research, the amount of research that goes into a mattress.
Millions and millions of dollars they've put into each one of these layers.
Nectar's dream is always to make the most comfortable mattresses. It's what they've always wanted to do,
absolutely.
isn't it? So they put all that research in, all that knowledge, and that's why you've got 7 layers. 7 layers that address, I think, every issue of a bad night's sleep they've addressed in this mattress. So remember, if you are looking elsewhere, this is the 7-layer mattress.
Hybrid plus this.
You can't get this everywhere. You can get a 5-layer, but remember, 7 layers that truly are designed to make a difference. And those individual pocket springs will stop that movement on the other side of the bed, so you won't disturb your partner when they're getting in and out of the bed throughout the actual night. So if you're finding your partner does disturb you, and perhaps you're thinking about getting single beds, there's no need to get single beds. You just need to get the right bed that works for both of you.
Yeah, and it is like having a bespoke bed made just for you, because when you get into bed, it molds to the shape of your body. When Hayley gets into bed, it works the same for her. When it doesn't matter, does it? It reacts to your body weight, your body temperature. It distributes your body weight and alleviates all those different pressure points. It is about instant comfort. So We've just started with the layers, Alex. There's memory foam in there, but it's not at the top, is it?
No, it's layer 4. And the memory foam, this is called Nectar Smart. And the beauty that you've got with this again is when we talk about memory foam, this is high density memory foam. But I had a question the other day asking about, is it smelly? If you open up a mattress and you get a horrible pong from it, that's the petrochemicals that come from the foam. This has no odour, and the reason why I can say it's got no odour is because there's no petrochemicals that are used within that memory foam that's in there. So again, it's designed to be environmentally friendly, but it is high density memory foam as well. So again, it gives you all of that wonderful pressure relief working together.
So that's the third layer.
That's the fourth layer.
Sorry, the fourth layer. So what's the fifth layer?
So the fifth layer, you have a dynamic foam in there as well. So you've got different types of foam within there. The foam all works together with the pressure relief and obviously the memory foam. But the key thing that comes to it to keep everything together, and I'll show it to you here, is an eco layer.
Right.
Base, an even distribution of recyclable material that is designed, it's foam here, all fully recyclable to give you that strong base, to give that even distribution of weight throughout the entirety of the mattress as well. And then underneath this layer, that's where you find the non-slip base as well. So it works on any bed in the UK.
So the cover's over the top.
Covers
and
over
then
the
you
top.
just run us very quickly through each layer.
Yeah.
The top one.
So cover over the top. Then you've got here your Nectar Smart technology here. That's the graphite that's designed to keep you a little bit cool.
Underneath the
The
spring.
blue here. Now you can see there's a little bit of memory foam. You're absolutely right, but it's only small on the edges. What this does is it encapsulates within it these nectacles. So they are in here. They're literally tucked in just underneath there, working together with everything. Then as we move down further, you'll find that's when we get to the Nectar Smart, the memory foam that's there. And then the dynamic support memory foam. So this is all memory foam here working together. One's more supportive, so a little bit higher density. The other one focusing on the pressure relief. And then you've got that eco layer here as well, which is that recycled base. This is all about giving you a really good sturdy foundation for even distribution of weight.
And that depth is amazing.
25 centimetres, 25 centimetres. If you're putting standard sheets on here, fitted sheets, if you get the deep fitted sheets, they will fit perfectly on. The deepest fitted sheet that you normally find, if you were to literally extend it, and I always say this to you, this is where I need to get out more because I have measured this, 34 centimetres is the depth of a standard deep fitted sheet.
Right.
So it will roll, it gives you an extra 9 centimetres on your standard to tuck underneath and really grip on, so you've got a beautiful tight taut sheet on here.
And because you've got that non-slip base, not only is it going to hold on to the base of the bed, it's also going to hold on to your sheets as well. Now, when it does arrive, the delivery is brilliant as well, isn't it?
Absolutely. Delivered to your door as well, which is fantastic. It comes vacuum rolled, it's down, it's sealed, it's within plastic. Check away all the packaging, by the way, as well. Even if you've got, you start your
part of the trial,
you get rid of it, absolutely. And then literally just carefully take it out of the packaging. I normally just prick it at the ends as well, just allow the air to flow through and let it expand. It doesn't take long. We did it the other day, didn't we? And it took us a couple of hours, if that.
The mattress expanded in just a couple of hours.
Yeah, absolutely, which gave it that base. So don't worry about having to wait kind of 12 hours for it to expand. And then enjoy it. Sleep on it. It's not one of these mattresses that springs back immediately for you as well. So get it home, try it, sleep on it. And again, Nectar are so good. Their customer service is brilliant. Any issues, get in contact with them.
And that if you're doing the trial, which is brilliant, you can actually sleep on this for 365 days. All you need to do, if you decide at any point through the year or into 2025, the beginning, you just ring Nectar and they will give you they'll come and collect it and give you every penny back bar your actual delivery, and which is amazing. And then there's a 10-year warranty.
Yeah, 10-year warranty and a forever warranty, and all these guarantees and warranties come directly from Nectar, and you can check out all the terms and conditions on their website. However, whatever you've got in your baskets, you need to check out right now. We've had lots of emails. Thank you so much for emailing through to us. It's lovely to hear from you. Joseph sent us lots of bed facts that we're going to have a read.
We'll have a look at
those. We'll give those to Alex.
Oh yeah,
He'll love that.
He'll read those all the way home. Now, there's one coming through.
We're sharing one. The largest mattress ever created, apparently, was 16 feet wide.
Wow.
And 80 feet long. Where's he got these facts from,
Joseph?
My word. Terms and conditions apply, Joseph, is what I would say. That's amazing. That's got to be a record breaker.
All three of us could get
We
in
will.
that
We'll have a
bed,
little
couldn't
look
we?
at those.
We can all get in there. Plenty of room in that bed, my word. Again,
And the dog.
We've got to remind you're obsessed.
A definite
I know,
exciting
and I don't even have
sleepover.
one.
He's obsessed, isn't he? We've got to remind you, size-wise, you've got massive savings
Yep.
across all the different sizes, from single through to Super King. The double we're most concerned about, once again. If you do have the double in a basket, do check out your baskets and confirm your orders. You can see across all the sizes, hundreds, if not thousands of pounds savings against our usual prices. Everything comes under the same item number, 074462. Just choose your size and check out whatever size you're going for.
That's it. And imagine getting into bed and being instantly comfortable and sleeping better every single night. And if you're thinking, well, I might not, well, you can trial it. Trial it for a year. And that's what you've got with the Nectar mattress. Check it all out on the website. Of course, it's allthews.shopontv.co.uk. On the website, you can have a little nosy at everything else we've got available as well, and our previous shows as well. So have a little nosy. Perhaps you missed a different show that's been on prior. You can always go back and watch.
Yes, you can go straight through to our YouTube channel and you can catch up on all of our shows. You'll see the trending products there. Our Polty vacuums have been massively popular, along with all of our Polty products. If you want to go for anything, have a scroll through the website and, as I say, check out all those individual shows that we've done in the past. There really is something for everyone.
Oh, we've got that tomorrow.
Skincare coming up tomorrow.
That is beautiful skincare.
Power drops are in stock tomorrow. We're launching those fabulous deals on ERC skincare. It's all about collagen, so watch out for that tomorrow evening. And we've got an early start tomorrow.
I think we have. It's just after midnight.
Just
I
after
think.
midnight,
At
right
5
through
or 7 minutes past.
right through
something
till
like
3 a.m. as we are every single evening. It's time to say thank you and good night.
that. It is. So a massive thank you to Alex.
Ah,
As always, it's been an absolute joy. And
bringing
and
joy
an
to the
experience.
nation. Always an experience
Yeah.
with Alex. Thank you so much, Alex.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you to you for joining us as well. Obviously, without you guys at home, we couldn't be here. So it's lovely to hear from you when you email in too.
Yeah, and remember, we are here every single night. Sometimes we start a little bit later than midnight. We started a bit later tonight, but we're always through till 3 a.m. So if you're up and about, switch us on and we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow
We'll see you
night.
tomorrow. Thanks very much.